Thanks for sharing your plan. I've got it open in my copy of Chief Architect Premier X10, which is the big brother of Home Designer Pro, like you have. Okay, now I'm going to go over here to the View menu, and I want to, oh, maybe it's not View, maybe it's Window. Yeah. I want to tile vertically, left click. So there's the 3D view over here, and here's a plan view. I'm going to click on this window so I can operate with it. And let's see, it looks like this is a gable and that's a gable. Let me check that. Just going to go over to the roof tab and see if you hip wall. No. I guess you drew the gable manually. Let's see if I got, I'm not as familiar with the plan as you are. I don't even see the roofs, the gable roof, I mean. That's the foundation. No, that's not it. I'm going to turn off the grid so I can see a little bit more clearly. I want to make sure the roof plane, I can see that the porch roof planes are there. That's clear enough to see. I don't see the gable roof planes. What's that? Okay, I found it. So here's the gables here. The gable ends are here and here. I'm going to go up to the attic. To answer your question to Eric, I'm going to turn on the reference display so I can see what I'm doing. Click on the exterior wall tool and left click drag. You should see a wall. Oh, looks like I used the wrong wall tool. Let me delete that. I assumed that this would not be okay. I wasn't expecting that. Your exterior wall default has been set to a railing wall, which I was expecting. So I'm going to change this. Okay, I'm going to go to rail style and not make it I just want it siding. And we'll start over. You threw me a curve there. You should see a gable, a wall appear. I'm going to draw another one over here. Notice I'm drawing in a clockwise fashion so that the exterior letters go to go to the outside. Now I have to tell the program what I'm doing. I'm going to click on this wall here and go and tell it to be no room definition wall, no locate, and an attic wall. And then the roof plane should then cut it. Well, it kind of did. I'm going to need a little help for that. I'm going to do the same thing to the other one. No room, no locate, attic wall. Okay, and you can see that it's kind of crazy. That's because the overhang of the roof is not cutting the wall off. So there's not enough overhang. So I'm going to click here, hit the tab key, hit the tab key again. Okay, there's the roof plane. I need to give it some overhang here, greater than a ½ inch. See, it needs to overhang the siding at least a little bit. I'm going to overhang it 2 inches. And zoom back and find the other side. Here it is. I'm going to line that up with the other side, and you should see that wall cut off. Let me turn this around to the other side. I think see, that's how he did it. You have to have enough overhang, and you have to put a wall there. When the program doesn't put a wall there for you, then you have to do it manually, like I just showed you. I'm going to do it again on the other side. I'm going to do the same things I did on this side. I'm going to click here to get the roof plane. Of course, I got the porch first. Tab key, tab key, tab key. Got the roof plane. Pull it out just a little bit for overhang. You can make that as exact and symmetric as you like, but there has to be some overhang. And then see it cleaned it all up by itself. Well, not by itself, but you have to help the program achieve. Let's see, I guess we want this siding to match. We can just get the eyedropper and we'll change the siding to that so they match nice and even. Oh, we got some there. I'm just left clicking after I eyedropper the siding. Okay. Now, if you want a hole, I don't know if you, oh yeah, you said you wanted a window in the attic. Okay, let me go up to this one. I'm not sure which side I'm looking over here in 3D, but I'm going to go to the attic because that's where the window's going in. I'm going to leave the reference display on. It's not essential to do that, but I want to get some sense of centering. See, there's that window. I don't think the centering tool will work. Yeah, it's not working. So I'd have to figure out where the center is instead of these windows up. I can do it visually on this screen. Let's see, I want to turn that. That's pretty centered. Now I'm just going to left click on that and drag it up. That's just what I think. It shouldn't be sitting right on the roof like that. And if the attic's going to be a room, then you need to actually create a second floor. But you haven't mentioned that, so I'm not going there. You want this window to show light into the room below. Now that gets a little more complicated. I'm going to go down to the first floor. Oh, on the plan view. Okay, I'm going to turn the reference. I guess we can, now I don't need the reference display on. I can see the center line of the gable here. So I would assume you want the light to come into this area. I would just, you might want to come into the bathroom also. What you can do is, let's see, I think it's under bill. Well, maybe it's under bill floor. Yeah, there we go. Hole in ceiling platform. See that? Left click, drag, and voila, you've got a hole in the ceiling. Now, right now, it's not nice and clean like a skylight, but skylights are a little bit different kind of a construct. But anyway, just to answer your direct question, and we'll stand over here in the corner and look in this direction. Basically, you're going to see up into the attic. Yeah, see, there's the hole I made. And I can almost, yeah, there's the window. See, but it's not nice and clean. And they're not lined up, and like it's a little more complicated, but you can see it's easily doable. You could put a slope soffit from here to the window and soffits here and kind of create a chase. That's maybe not exactly what you want, but I mean, you're using Home Designer Pro. In Chief Architect Premier, it'd be a lot easier to do, but it is doable to some degree in Pro. I've got this window. Let me do this with an elevation camera. Let me close this one. We'll come back to that camera. I'm going to do an elevation camera. Yeah, so here's the hole, here's the window. The window got pretty well centered. So I'm going to move this hole over to match. Let's see, let me go up and down and then hit the reference display. There's that window right there. See, I can see it. So in order to line this up with that, you want that side to match the window and this side to match the window, just like that. See, I'll go back to the camera. That's a little bit better alignment. Maybe it didn't align all that well to the room, but I don't know exactly what you're trying to do. In terms of what I was talking about, I'll do one. I'm going to go to Cabinet Tools and put a soffit here. I'm going to point that soffit towards the front of the house and put the edge of it right on the edge of the hole. I'm going to extrude it over here to the bottom of the window, and I'm going to make it the length of the hole. I said length, I meant width. Sorry about that. I do these videos extemporaneously and free of charge, so cut me a break. Okay, now what I want is a slope soffit, so it's got some angle in it, and the thickness I just want 1 inch. So it's just a flat critter going up from the hole. Now it's probably, it's not going to snap to the hole. Well, it almost did. See, there it is there. So I'm going to click on that and pull it up. Okay, it's resisting, so I'm going to hit the control key and then left click. And move it over right to the edge of the, yeah, like that. Now, I want this a little bit higher, so I'm going to open the dialog box of the slope soffit. And see, it's got a height at back face, height at front face. I want to add about 6 inches to that. So I'm just going to type in the plus sign and 6. You can see it angled it up. Now let's go back to that isometric camera. Not that one. What do I do? Close it? Well, I'm going to close this one. I don't need this one anymore. Now go back over here. I thought I saved that camera. I guess I didn't. I don't want it there. I want it to stand right here and look straight up towards the window. Now for that I need the tilt camera. Well, I'm still not seeing it. There it is. See, I've got a whoops. Can't see the soffit. Well, our soffit's turned on. We've got a cabinet soffits. Yeah, they're turned on. Anyway, I've got a slope soffit going from here to about here, and then you could close in the sides, and that way manually construct a kind of a. What you want to do is get pretty specialized, and it takes some out of the box thinking to get it going. But I hope this gets you started on your way. Thanks for watching.